Yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome to another fucking week. Welcome to another episode of the Whooshie Gang podcast. I am your friendly neighborhood pothead, Libsey, and I would like to thank you and welcome you to this week's episode. Kind of lost myself there for a second mentally, but I'm good. I got this. So, as you just heard, a brand new album just got released by a local band that has been killing it for decades. And I mean, literally decades. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce the lead singer who you just heard killing it, Mr. Hank Perry. How are you doing?
What's up?
How
What's
are you
happening?
doing?
Just chilling over here, drinking a beer.
No doubt, no doubt. So let's start things off with the band. You know, Sleight of
Okay.
Mine. Like I said, you guys have been doing it for, decades.
Since 94.
94. See that? I was fucking 2 years old. I'm pretty sure one of my first memories is one of your shows. That's the funniest.
I'm sure it was.
That's the funniest part.
Your
Fucking-
mom was a big roadie.
So for anybody that isn't aware, this is my uncle. So clearly music runs in the family. So we have a comment here real quick. Matt says, I think my brother Artie was in a band with him or something.
Yep. Yes, he was.
Oh shit, there we go. Hold on, let me get the chat up on screen there. So real quick, if anybody has a question for Hank, by all means, throw it in the chat. We'll get to it when we get to it. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Fucking so
Yeah, he was. He was a bass player.
oh no shit. Which band
Yes,
was
he
that?
was. Remorse.
Oh, okay. So that's actually what I was gonna get to. So Sleight of Mind has been around since '94.
Yep.
But Sleight of Mind isn't the only band your name is attached to.
No, not in this area. It isn't.
I would say there's like a fucking plethora of bands.
Yep.
So Sleight of Mind started off doing very well. Like you guys had some great fucking hits, got great successes.
We were Remorse before we turned into Sleight of Mine.
Oh shit! See that now? You're dropping some history on me. Didn't even
And that
actually
was
realize
still
that.
me and Gary. That was still me and Gary, the guitarist.
No shit. And you guys are
Yep.
still rock. You guys are still rocking together today.
Yep, that's right.
See, that's commitment. That's like fuck. I forgot what band it was. I feel like it's like the Stones or some shit, but it's like the singer and the guitarist have been together for years, even though the rest of the band switched out or some shit. I
Same
forgot
thing
what
with
band it
Bon
was.
Jovi. Bon Jovi's another one.
Yep.
Him
So,
and the guitarist have been together since the beginning.
So, what was some of the other bands that you've been attached to? Because I know Omega Rain's one of them. That was another big one.
I'm still attached to that one. We're
Exactly.
we're working on a new album right now.
Exactly. See, and I know Judas Rising, and those are the only two that I can think of because I'm a pothead, so I can only think of things when I can. But
I was in my first band was called Spitfire.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, Spitfire. Then we went. Then I started with Gary. Started jamming with Gary, and I did Rathskeller. Repent was another one with a local Norm Johnson and Norm Johnson and Pete Johnson, Steve Reed. I'm trying to think. It was so far back. But yeah, that was way back in the mill days when they used to have the Fave and Mills there on Cogswell Street.
I haven't seen those mills in fucking years. Obviously they're gone now. It's a fucking market basket.
Ain't gonna see them again.
Yeah, exactly. It's a market basket and a fucking 7-Eleven now, and about to be a dispensary. So
right.
So
Yep.
That's crazy too, because I remember my mother used to work at the antique shop that was over there,
Yep.
and that.
Yep.
Damn, we're talking. That's old. Shit, I remember when Riverside Park didn't exist.
If there's any questions up there, I can't read them, but
No,
Aaron, let me
so
know.
yeah, no, you're fine. So far we don't have any questions. My mother
All right.
actually just mentioned she doesn't remember Spitfire, or I don't know. She just said she doesn't remember that one, so I don't know which
That
one.
was on Chaffee Street, way back.
Damn.
Chaffee Street with Chris Rocha, Dave Sales, Mike Barretto was on drums.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Damn,
So
that's a
I'm doing
fucking
right now. I'm doing Sleight of Mine, Omega Rain. I have another project that could be in the works. It's a Sabotage tribute band.
you mentioned that to me
And I'm
when you
doing,
came over.
yep, yep, and I'm also doing, of course, the duos.
Yes.
Those keep me the most busy.
Yeah, because you've got is Shell Shock a duo? I thought so.
And Redneck Porch.
Yep, that's right. Why didn't I remember
They're
Redneck Porch?
they're a little different. Redneck Porch is more classic rock and country and oldies, and then
Yep.
that's with an electric guitarist. And Shell Shock is all acoustic guitar. We have
No doubt.
background music, of course, but we incorporate an acoustic guitar with it instead of an
Okay.
electric guitar. So it's got a more of a softer tone tone to it, but
Yeah.
it still sounds. Both of them sound like there's a full band. And we played
That's
all the way down to Connecticut, so we play all around. With Redneck Porch plays, a lot of. We did almost 60 shows a few years ago, right before the pandemic hit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Right now we're Shell Shock is booked up till August already, every weekend.
Damn.
We just got one for the Kilburn Mills. We're going to be playing on the roof in June.
Yeah, I saw that.
Redneck Porch. Redneck Porch. That's a great place to come out. Check it out. Definitely.
That's gonna be June 2nd, right?
Yep. Thursday, June 2nd, 7 to 10.
Awesome. So yeah, everybody make sure you if you're interested in rock, if you're interested in rock music in general. I just don't know how to classify it anymore. There's so many different fucking subgenres
Oh
of
my
music
God. Yeah.
nowadays. So if you like rock music and you definitely want to check out some good local music, check them out at the Kilburn Mill, June 2nd. Let me get this little caption I made. There we go. Lead singer for Sleight of Mine. Bang. There we go. Hey, what up, Dan? So we've got I've got some more questions. I want to get to know I want people to get to know Hank Perry a bit more. So
Okay.
who inspires you musically? I know one of the answers, but for others
Who do
that
you
don't know.
Who do you
Oh,
think?
Morrison.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've had that conversation before.
That's my main guy right there.
Exactly, Jim Morrison. I love the Doors. So
Definitely.
I've cited him as a inspiration. That's non hip hop. You know what I mean? So
Right. Yep.
man was a
I would have to
genius.
say John Oliva from Sabotage,
Okay,
a very big one. Rob Halford, Judas Priest, of course.
of course,
Uh, of course.
of course.
Um, I would say Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden
Okay.
and Jeff Tate from Queensrÿche.
Some good guys to be inspired by.
Those are the main ones right there.
Fucking A. So let's circle back to Sleight of Mine real quick. So besides you jamming out with Gary,
Yep.
how did the rest of the band get together? Like, how did you guys get everybody else together?
We went through a few drummers in our time. We've had Jeremy Booton. We've had, let me see, Scott Langevin. We've had Mike Barretto.
Oh shit!
And we've had Dennis King.
Dennis
And
is
I
the only
think
one I
that's all of
remember.
them. I think that's all of them. Bass
No shit.
players. Oh, wait a minute. We had Kenneth Soroy too, also for drums.
Okay.
Let me see. Bass players, we've gone through a few of those. We've had Rob Margison. We've also had Scott Langevin, who played drums and bass.
Double duty.
Yeah. Adi was in the Remorse time. So he didn't make it to the Sleight of Mine, I don't believe. Let me see. I think that's it for bass players. And guitarists, we've only been a 5-piece. Oh wait, and Brian Wickliffe.
Yes.
He is the main bass player for Sleight of Mine. He was the backbone. He was solid. He was a good dude. On the new album is a song dedicated to him. It's called 1015. It was the minute and time that he passed away. That's the last song on the album.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well,
and guitarists, we've only had 5 guitar. We've only been a 5-piece one time.
Huh.
Yep. We've had a gentleman named Will Souza who was playing rhythm guitar, and that's the only time. Only one person.
No shit. Damn.
And only one Gary, and my friend Dave Gordon took over my spot for a little while when I needed a break, and then I came back to the band, and the rest is history.
You know, and speaking about coming back to the band, you put out this new album, Cosmic Resurrection, and based on the title alone, would you say that is more or less your like resurrecting the Sleight of Mine brand?
Yes, it's a return.
Okay.
We've been gone for quite a long time.
Yeah, I know, and I'm pretty sure. I think even I've brought it up. Like, hey, are you ever gonna do Sleight of Mine shit again?
Yep. And I had no idea. I had no idea that anything was going on with Sleight of Mine, because I had lost touch with Gary.
Oh shit!
Just concentrating on Omega Rain stuff.
Yeah.
And I was playing at the Star Drive-In in Taunton outside with Redneck Porch, and Gary approached me over there and told me about what he was working on. He was doing it all himself. He did all the drums. He did all the guitar work. He did all the solos, all the drums, all the bass, all the keyboards, the piano, all him. All him.
A. That is fucking crazy.
So he approached me and said, look, I got all this going on. There's only one person I could think of that I would want to do the vocals for any of it. And he asked me if I would be interested, and of course my answer would be yes.
Fair enough.
And within 2-3 months, I think it was, we had all the vocal tracks down, mixed, mastered, and bam, here we are. Distro Kid helped us out, put everything out everywhere.
Jesus. And actually, speaking of, we're going to take a moment to check out another song off the album. We started off with Invincible, which brings all kinds of fucking energy. So we're going to check out Someday off the album.
That's a more mellow tune right there. That's a tune for the radio.
Ooh, okay. Word, perfect. So I'm going to check that out real quick, and then we'll come back in and we'll talk a little bit more, and then we'll get into the next segment.
Cool thing. All right.
that's honestly a super good tune.
Thank you.
I could definitely see why that's the radio one.
Yeah, it definitely is.
So, coming at this album, not making Sleight of Mind, like not making a Sleight of Mind album for a while. Was it difficult to get into the groove, or was it more of an organic feel and you kind of just slid right into the role again?
Yeah, I just slid right in.
No doubt.
It clicked right away.
That's cool.
Yeah, it definitely clicked right away. We were amazed ourselves how easy it was.
Yeah, because honestly, hearing this and knowing older music from you, from knowing older music from Sleight of Mind, like it's
Yeah, this is a total
it's evolution. It's
different
definitely
turn.
growth.
Yeah, it's a different turn for sure.
Absolutely. So I want to ask, real quick. This isn't real quick. This isn't going to be the last album, right? We're obviously going to get more from Sleight of Mind.
Oh yeah, we're already working on. We're gonna put a band together. We want to put a
Okay.
band together with some killer musicians, and we want to take it out on the road
Word.
and play some big shows and stuff like that. So
Okay. I definitely feel like you'd have quite a bit of success doing that, honestly, because like the album sounds great. You know what I
thank
mean?
you.
So, of course,
That's all done. That's all Gary. Gary's the man.
fucking A.
Gary's the man.
Mad
We're
scientist
gonna
behind
be.
that.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna take it a little bit further this time. We're gonna look for a label.
Okay.
We were talking about it this week. We're gonna look for a label, and see how far we can take this. See how far we can go. So
No
if there's
doubt.
any independent labels looking for a metal band that's very we're conscious of how the business goes.
Been around it long enough.
Exactly. Yeah, we're seasoned musicians, so we're not going to go and blow smoke up people's asses.
Exactly.
We know what we want. We know what we're capable of, and hopefully we'll be able to find something that suits and fits together nicely.
Exactly. Because like, if you like, that's the biggest thing about the music industry now is like everything's targeted. Like you have to have the right targeted demographic in order for your music to actually sell. You know what I
And the
mean?
other thing is you don't even make any money from your CD.
Exactly.
Nothing. If you make any money, then you're doing something that a lot of the other rest of the guys in the business ain't doing, because I I've been in it for so long. It really isn't about the money anymore. It's just
Yeah,
about entertaining people, and having your legacy live on after you're gone.
I feel that.
That's about it.
And actually, realistically, you have quite a legacy behind you. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
You
working
have
on it.
you have so much material with so many different bands. It's
Right.
it's incredible. You know what I mean? Um, so I do actually want to ask real quick. So, how do you feel about the local music scene from your perspective as someone who's been in it for so long? Do you
It's changed.
feel do you
It's evolved. Uh, it was bigger when we first started out, the metal scene itself.
yeah,
Because the Fairhaven Mills themselves had, I don't know how many bands in there, just alone. You had
yeah,
Hammersmith in there, you had Orias in there, you had like all kinds of bands in there. You know what I mean? And it was
damn,
all metal bands coming out of there. So the industry itself here was pretty busy. Now, not so much. If it wasn't for the vault in New Bedford, there would really be no place for metal to be played.
and actually, I've got a fucking bone to pick with that place because I went to a show Friday night, right? And
Yep.
you know, the bands, listen, we all know I'm a rap guy, but I definitely have a background with rock. Like I definitely like rock
Yeah,
music, you know what I
you
mean?
don't have a choice.
Yeah, like I definitely grew up with rock. I grew up with metal. Like I grew up with instruments being used. Like I understand. I understand the process. Now, the bands, I'd have to go back and listen to their music on like Spotify, you know, studio recorded. But it's not that the bands were bad, not at all. Like I'm not gonna say that at all. The sound
Right.
guy though, fucking fire him. He did
Oh,
like there's like that. All right, like I understand sound to a point. You know what I mean? I'm not a sound guy. I'm not gonna say I could. I'm not gonna say I could have done it better. I'm not going. I'm never gonna say that. But
right.
when they're like this to the microphone, and the instruments are still louder than the fucking singer,
Wow.
like, come on, turn those vocals the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? And like the girls
Oh, I
on,
would have been all over that.
you know, the girls singing on stage, like trying to wave at the fucking sound guy who's just doing who knows fucking what. And
Wow.
she's like trying to get his attention, and I'm like, damn, bro, what are you getting paid for?
Yeah,
The fuck?
that's bad. I don't know who does sound over there or who it was, but that's not good.
Hey, listen, like, I'm not trying to throw stone. I get it. I said fire him, but like, hey, I'll say accidents were made. Just be better about your job next time, man. Because like, you made
And
all
they
those
got, I
bands.
mean, they
You made
got
up
big names going in there. Quiet Riot's
exactly,
getting ready to go there to play. Quiet Riot. Imagine that.
exactly. You know what? I would feel like I genuinely I like Quiet Riot. I'm not gonna say I'm a big fan. I know a song or two. But
Right.
if I was a big fan and I went to go see them perform live in person, I would be fucking rip shit if this guy's gonna do the sound.
Well, you got Jeff Tate who goes in there a couple of times a year,
Yeah,
and Michael Sweet, my boy from Striper. I mean, I've opened for Michael Sweet, you know,
yeah.
so much respect for him.
And like I said, like it's not that the music was bad. It's just be the sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do what you fucking paid for. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's neither here nor there. That's everybody still enjoyed themselves. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Oh yeah.
So whatever, shit
Most
happens.
people after they have enough of these, they don't even realize it.
Exactly. But see me who didn't even smoke before I fucking went there, sober as a fucking rock. You know what I mean? Just stone sober. Just fucking.
Right, right, right.
I'm hearing everything, and I'm like, no, this isn't good. Like I
Must have been
was,
like my uncle would be going crazy right now.
I was going crazy. I was so mad. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nice.
I know 16-year-olds that would have been able to been like, oh, can you turn up the vocals?
Yeah,
Like, what
yeah,
are you
no
doing?
kidding.
The
Well, that's a
fuck?
problem with a lot of sound men are like that. A lot of
See,
them are.
See, I get it, and like the point is to hear the music, but the vocals play just as much a part of the music. You need to boost them bad boys up.
Oh
Ugh.
yeah, I
Oh
hear you.
well. Oh well. So we're gonna get into the next segment of the show, uh, and it's one of my personal favorites, and it is check your six. So what I'm going to have you do?
All I see is a big Saint Bernard
Oh shit.
at my 6.
So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm going to have you name your top six mainstream bands, um, your top six albums, and your top six local bands.
I don't even know 6 local bands.
You're in the local scene. You should know.
But I
You
can't get out and go see anybody most of the time. They're all cover bands. I can't get out to see anybody. Oh, On Your Deathbed is definitely one.
okay?
You want to see aggression? You want to see an awesome freaking show?
Okay,
On Your Deathbed. Good friends of mine.
no
Definitely.
doubt. All right.
Yes.
Can
And
can
that's
you do what?
and that's about all I got for local bands because I really don't know any.
That's fine. Can you?
Cover bands I know
That's
the
fine.
people,
It's
but
a local band,
Out of Control, awesome, very good, good
no doubt.
singer, good guys, definitely. Bad Influence. I was quote managing them for a while. They're really good. Let me see. Empire. If you're a Queensryche fan, the Empire tribute is
Ooh,
phenomenal.
okay.
Phenomenal. Fatal Portrait, those are my boys too. And that's King Diamond tribute band.
Mm.
I know all them guys. Really good dudes. Trendkill. If you're in this scene around here, you know Trendkill. They've been around forever. They're a Pantera tribute band.
Mm.
Incredible. They've played over in Germany and everything. Them guys are no joke.
See, that's dope. Hey, you know it's funny because we were talking about uh you were talking to Germany and Greece earlier, right? About the album and whatnot. So
The last couple of days since the album's release, we've been talking to Germany and Greece like every day. Every day. They're loving the music over there. Spain, Czechoslovakia, Italy. Um, I, I the list is getting longer and longer and longer.
so funny enough, right? Check this out. So I was going through my stats, with all my music and whatnot, checking my
Hmm.
SoundCloud, my Spotify, my YouTube, all that shit.
Yep,
And
yep.
I was just seeing, how things were performing. And I I look at the SoundCloud and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of fucking plays, being generated here. What the fuck's going on? And I go and I look, and I think it was 11 or 12 different cities in Pakistan are just fucking playing the shit out of my music.
That's
Now,
awesome.
wait. Is that awesome or should I be worried? Cuz like,
I don't know if you get a knock at the door, then I would start panicking.
yeah, if I get a knock at the door and nobody responds in English, I'm going to be really worried cuz I live on the 3rd floor,
Yeah, I know. So
and
stay away to
and
freaking heaven.
yeah, and everybody in my house speaks English, or at least they'd be like, "Oh, hey, it's so and so." Like, so if I hear something that shouldn't be, I'm gonna be like, real worried.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. But
Speaking
yeah,
of
so
y'all music, you and me got something going on.
yeah, I was gonna get to that. I was gonna talk about it in a bit, but we can talk about it real quick. So yeah, for people that are familiar with me, obviously I rap and been doing it for a while,
No
and
way.
my my uncle here is obviously metal singer, and well, rock singer, whatever you want to call it. He sings with behind in front of instruments. Um,
Yeah, I do it
so
all.
exactly. So him and I are actually going to be collaborating on a song with the guitarist for Sleight of Mind. So that's
Oh,
going to be
it's gonna
something to
be
look out for.
vicious.
That's
When
going to
it
be
comes
something.
out, it's gonna be mind blowing, epic. People are gonna be like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Exactly. I'm very
Oh yeah,
excited.
they are
It sounds it sounds so good,
already.
and it's only like really half done for the most
Infancy.
part.
It's on its infancy right now, still.
I'd say
Oh
toddler
yeah,
stage.
man, maybe
I'd say it's walking. It's not so much
it
crawling
might
anymore.
it might be still sucking on a teat right about.
Fucking A. So
But no, these people when it comes out, people are gonna be shocked.
shell shocked.
Shell shock. There you go. Nice.
That would have been a great slogan if we had done it with shell shock.
I know, huh? That would have been perfect.
Everybody's gonna be shell shocked. That would have been fucking perfect. But so yeah, back to the segment we were on, Check Your Six, because we got fucking sidetracked.
Yeah, we did. That's all right. I named off a bunch of bands though.
Yeah, fuck it. I lost count, so I didn't even care. So top 6 albums.
Oof. I would have to say Screaming for Vengeance, Judas Priest.
Okay.
When the Crowds Are Gone, Sabotage. Holy Diver, Dio.
Ooh, okay. That's 3.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. Anything by Jim Morrison.
Fair.
Um,
So 4 is just the entire Doors discography.
yeah, there you go. Because like, I can't find a song I don't like. But let me think here. Mindcrime, Operation Mindcrime by Queensryche.
Okay.
Definitely. Never got a chance to open for them.
See, that'd be dope.
And I like a lot of Wasp too. But Striper, let's say Striper, to hell with the devil.
Okay. Now, last little bit of the segment.
All right.
Your top 6 mainstream bands. So like non-local, like actual big name bands.
Oh, okay. I would have to say, and nobody's gonna know who this is, Blackberry Smoke.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. I've never
That's
heard of
my
that.
voice. I know the sound guy and John Farrier. He's awesome. I've known him for years.
No shit.
And oh yeah, and he's an awesome dude. And yeah, they're awesome band. They're like a Leonard Skinner band.
Okay, word.
Yeah. So let me see. Blackberry Smoke, definitely Judas Priest, definitely Sabotage, Rush.
Ooh, yep.
I'm trying to think. Who else? What I put in that big category? I'd have to say Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
I'd have to say Iron Maiden. Like those are the big ones right there.
You got one more.
The Doors.
Oh yeah, shit. There we go. I would have been
number 1.
Honestly, if you didn't say that, that would have been a little worrying.
The Doors is number 1. But I was trying to think of other ones other than that. But yeah, I would say that those are the ones right there. And out of all of those, I've seen them all.
See, that's fucking dope.
Like I've opened for crazy bands. Wasp, Leonard Skinner, ZZ Top.
Well, I was gonna say, I remember the ZZ Top.
Dawkins, Lynch Mob. The list goes on. Udo Dirk Schneider from Accept, Saxon, Raven, and there goes my phone. Yeah, kidding. My phone's dying as we're talking.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. And boom goes the dynamite. So what I'm going to do is while he gets his cellular device situated, I'm going to play another song off the album. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. God. God damn advertisements. Oh, fuck. Oh, I done goofed. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let me shiggity share that. Bam. All right. This one's called The City Gods. And we're going to listen to this while we wait for Hank to get back. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that one kind of slaps like a angry parent. I'm not gonna lie. So he should be back on in just a moment. So I'm gonna play one more song, and by then he should be good. So let me. Oh, you're gonna hit me with an ad? God damn it! Never fails. So if you're just tuning in, um, this is Slide of Mine. Oh, actually, I'll just let the man himself speak. Hello, hello.
And I'm back.
There we go. So I was just
Wow,
playing.
boy, that
I
was
was
a process.
fucking a. I was
Oh,
just playing a couple of tunes off the album.
oh, okay.
A buddy of mine up in Maine, he's a producer. He was like, "This shit's fire," and it was
Really?
during From the Ashes.
Oh,
So,
nice. Thank you.
but yeah. So let me get this little back up on the screen. So yeah, fucking definitely. The album definitely speaks to all different walks of life. You know what I
That's
mean?
crazy. That's good. I like that.
So, um, I was about to hop into the next segment of the show.
Okay.
Um, are you ready for this? Because oh god, I love it. This is my favorite. You know what I mean? Like the Check Your Six is the runner up favorite. This is the favorite segment because
Uh-oh.
it's so fun. So it's now time for news of the week.
Oh,
So
Jesus. I heard this the other night.
oh
This is
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, and I've got some fucking. I got some fucking doozies tonight. Oh man. So, um, obviously you know the Power Rangers, right? Okay. And if I remember correctly, when I was younger, the Red Ranger was my favorite, right? I didn't go anywhere without my little fucking Red Ranger plush doll thing. If you remember correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, to my shock and disbelief, when I find out that the Red Ranger decided he was going to be Lord Zed for once, and he was going to be the bad guy. So the Red Power Ranger actor charged in multi-million dollar PPP COVID relief fraud scheme.
What?
Austin St. John, the original actor of the Red Ranger, the original fucking Red Ranger, 47 years old,
Wow.
was charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud. He is one of 18 people involved in an alleged scheme to falsely obtain $3.5 million in small business loans.
What a piece of crap.
Can you all right, can we just take a moment to I was like, yeah, this is a hero. This is somebody I can look up to. And then all of a sudden, all these years later, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna scam some money because I'm broke. Like that is fucking wild, bro. That is so fucking crazy. Like, dude. And like it says here, um, where is it? Yeah, he was one of 18 people indicted in the scheme, which allegedly defrauded lenders in the Small Business Administration's Paycheck Protection Program to receive loans they used for personal expenses, according to the Eastern District of Texas U.S. Attorney's Office.
That's pretty low.
Bro, this was somebody that I considered a hero, and all that down the drain.
That's awful. Oh, my God.
That is that
You
is
never know, though. You never know.
like you just said in the private chat, trash.
Yep.
Absolute. Like, and to think, I even just made the point of it. Like, kids looked up to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granted, those kids are now grown ass adults. So,
Right.
like, I get it, but it's just
I
kind
need one
of.
of those shirts. I like that shirt.
I will have the graphic available locally soon, but it is on my merch site. libsey.spreadshirt.com.
Uh-huh.
And I personally like this graphic.
Yep.
A buddy of mine. I'm actually great time to promo that. I'm going to be on the Not Your Average Mustache stream tomorrow, live on Facebook.
I've seen that.
I'm going to be playing Deal or No Deal for a
Yeah, what is
grand
that
total
all
of.
about?
Well, you know the show Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
We're
Mm-hmm.
basically going to be playing that.
Nice.
And we're going to be playing for. Well, I'm going to be playing for a grand total of $40.
Ooh.
Hey, $40 more I had in my pocket than yesterday, so
That's right.
I ain't complaining.
Nope.
So, definitely tune into that because that's going to be a fucking riot. That's going to be definitely a blast. I forgot why I mentioned that, but yeah, tune into that. It's going to be fire. um, so the next story. Oh boy. Oh boy. Um so were you ever a fan of Amy Winehouse?
Not really.
All right. Well, personally I was. I genuinely liked her music a lot. Um Now, are you a fan of Neil Patrick Harris?
Yeah, he's cool. I know who that is.
Okay. So this might change your mind a little bit.
Uh-oh.
So Neil Patrick Harris has to apologize again because apparently every time it comes up, people go crazy for it, and he apologizes for it again and again and again. But it is kind of fucked up. Neil Patrick Harris, sorry for serving platter of Amy Winehouse's corpse months after death. So he had a meat platter made, and the meat
Oh, okay.
platter was in the
All
shape
right.
of
I get it
Amy
now.
Winehouse's corpse.
Yeah.
Now, is this article going to have... Oh no, it's Rolling Stone. Of course it's not going to give me the full fucking thing.
I wanted to see what it looked like.
Oh, I'm pulling it up. Neil Patrick Harris. There we go. Because, Rolling Stone wants to be a fucking asshole. Let's see. Is it going to be on this one? Before I actually, Oh, fuck. Yep, there it is. Woof.
You found it?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I did. So, here we go. So, yeah, gore warning for anybody that's not like... for anybody that has a weak stomach, just remember that it is a meter. It's not actually a body.
It's not her.
Yeah. You know what? If you're gonna be stupid about it, we can just do this. There we go, asshole. I hate it when the program wants to just fucking not do what it wants to do.
Do
Oh,
its
I
own
love
thing.
that.
Well, like mine is
I
doing it.
I mentioned the gore warning, and half the people left.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's too funny. So, here we go. So, yep, here's Neil. And there's a meat platter that looks like Amy Winehouse.
Oh my god.
And, well, see, here's the thing. Like I said, it happened shortly after she died.
And now it's news?
No, it's every time the photo resurfaces, he has to keep issuing apologies because people freak out.
Thank you, sir.
But it's because he's got such a prolific career still.
Right.
that everybody's like, how do you have a career after this? Which, I mean, I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, don't be a little bitch about it. Like, I would totally expect somebody, like, that time period, like, I was watching a video that was talking about it, and they were like, it was a different time then. Like, the point was to shock people. It was like 2011.
Okay.
Like, the point was to, like, shock people back then. You know what I mean? Like, it was who could be the most offensive. Like, nowadays, it's like fucking unheard of. Nowadays, you have to issue 14 fucking apologies if you sneeze the wrong way in somebody's
Oh yeah.
vicinity. So, like,
Yep.
it's like, come on. And, speaking of having to issue apologies, what about issuing warnings?
There you go.
So, random question. You're out in the middle of the woods. You're out in the middle of a field, forest, and you see a plant that looks like a dick. Are you picking it up?
A plant that looks like a dick?
Yes, a flower that looks like a dick. Are you picking it up?
Definitely, and taking a picture of that bitch. Hey, listen. Can you hear that in the background?
I can.
That's a dude who works at Stop and Shop. He walks by my house every day and sings at the top of his lungs with his headphones on.
Hey, you know what? Let him live his life. He's not bothering anybody. Let him live his truth. I support it.
My son Matthew, I thought was the only one who did that.
No.
Nope, not at all.
I've had people come up and down my street doing the same shit.
And I'm a singer, and you would never catch me do that.
I was gonna say I rap, and you'd never see me walking down the street rapping my shit. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? No, I'm just gonna keep listening to my shit in my headphones.
Imagine me walking down the street screaming freaking priest.
Right? Like, that'd be
Cops
so.
would be following me, thinking I'm killing somebody.
Exactly. So back to the dick flowers.
Yes, I would definitely take a picture of that bitch and post it.
Okay, so
And what the?
so instead of holding the plant, hold that thought, because Cambodian officials are pleading with tourists to stop picking up a car's penis-shaped plant.
To pose with in photos.
Yes. So apparently, all right, hold on. Yeah, that's a picture of the flower.
Please do not pick the penises.
It's a good thing I'm not worried about my podcast being monetized.
Yeah, no kidding.
I have no issue. Not worried.
Oh my god.
So,
look at this. That in some places is a field of dreams right there.
that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers diving headfirst into that in some countries, some places, some parts of the world.
Doing deep knee bends in the.
That is crazy. Do not pick the flowers or they will be ruined. Blah, blah, blah. It smells sweet, just like candy. That's odd.
Okay.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't like that whatsoever. I'm trying to find why it's dangerous.
Now penis fish.
Yeah,
Penis
you
fish.
know what?
This program went wrong.
Yeah. Hey. Welcome to the podcast.
We got penis plants, penis fish.
That's all right. The first episode of the season, we were talking about throwing puppies in a wood chipper.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, it was all right. Hold on, let me put some context behind that. um, so we were talking about how social media influencers
The
are.
ASPCA is going to be hitting you up next.
So we were talking about how social media influencers are cloning their dead pets to like if they have like an Instagram for the pet,
Right.
they're cloning the pet so that way they can keep up the Instagram
Okay.
with basically the same animal. But it's not. But we my guest and I raised the question, what happens with the extras? Like you're not going to get it right first try. So, what happens to all of the ones you fuck up with? You just gotta throw them in a wood chipper, start again.
There you go.
Puppies in a wood chipper. If anybody didn't see that, if anybody didn't
Yeah.
see that
People
episode,
are going
that
to be
was
knocking at your door soon. You know that, right?
listen.
They're going to have a strange freaking accent. They're going to be knocking at your door.
We heard you throw puppies in wood chippers. All right. So,
All the Karens will be knocking.
oh my god. That's a good thing if I get rid of the mustache, I look like one, so. On that note, fucking next story we've got. So, listen, I'm not here to talk about politics. You know,
Oh, thank God.
whoever people support, they support. That's their spiel. Live your life. I don't give a fuck. So, I am interested in people using their political stance to their advantage because that's funny and it usually backfires. So, a Florida man, which already starts off a fucking insane story. Um, a Florida man is accused of faking a presidential pardon from Trump while he was under investigation for fraud.
He was accused of faking a presidential pardon from Trump.
So, a Florida man who was under investigation for fraud tried to vindicate himself by producing a fake presidential pardon signed by former President Donald Trump, according to the Justice Department. 22 years old and from North Reddington Beach, Florida, has been charged with wire fraud, bank fraud, and money laundering.
Damn.
The United States ultimately seized $337,000 from an account that the gentleman controlled. And when he discovered that the money had been frozen, he attempted to have it released by producing a fabricated pardon purportedly signed by former President Donald Trump.
Damn, he's in a lot of shit.
So he tried all this money fraud. The bank froze his account. He shows up to the bank and goes, "Nah, don't worry about it. It's cool. I got pardoned."
Yeah.
Like, bro, like you realize they have lists for that, right? Like they know who got pardoned and who didn't.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dumbass. If convicted on all accounts, uh, he could face up to 30 years in prison.
Damn. I hope it was worth it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. I get it.
People
Money's nice.
amaze me.
You know what I'm. You know what? After working in customer service for so long, people don't fucking amaze me anymore. They genuinely fucking don't amaze me. And funny enough, again with people just never cease to amaze me. A shooting at a McDonald's not related to a Taco Bell shooting just yards away. So
Wow.
apparently, a shooting happened at a McDonald's, and 200 yards away, within 24 hours, there
There
had
was
already
another
been a
shoot.
shooting at a Taco Bell.
Maybe they're just serving crappy food.
Dude, like, so here's my thought. I worked overnight at McDonald's for years,
Yeah, she did.
and I never saw some shit like that. Like, granted, I did have somebody crawl in the window and punch me in the face, and that sucked, but whatever. I was kind of a bitch back then. I honestly should have done more. I'll accept that L. But that aside, I never saw some shit like that. Even working at Cumberland Farms on the overnight, I worked a convenience store by myself between the hours of 10 and 5 in the morning. Well, 10 o'clock at night and 5 in the morning. And I never once got robbed.
They
Like,
had an assault at the 7-Eleven down the South End yesterday, 4 a.m. in
that
the morning.
that's what I'm saying.
But the
Like,
thing, I look at that night, and what I get out of that is now you know why most of the freaking stores in this whole city are closed at a certain time, early. Now you know
exactly.
why. So everybody driving around going, gee, I can't find this and I can't find that. I remember when everything used to be open. Yeah, and it used to be a lot safer too.
That's why there's no stores open downtown past like
Nope.
7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Cause like it's just not okay to be open. You have
nope.
to go. You
Staying
have
on.
to, like, for instance, the amount of times I've been like back in the day when I would go to the bar, we'd be at the bar, somebody would score some weed. Okay, what are we gonna roll it up with? That nobody has blunts or papers. All right, well, somebody, whoever's sober enough, has to drive all the way to fucking Cumberland Farms and next to Buttonwood, and then
Mm-hmm.
come all the way back to downtown. And by then, everybody else is fucking too drunk to roll up.
Right. Nobody
And
just
and the
nobody gives a
person that just and the person that just went to go get the fucking blunts doesn't know how to roll a blunt.
shit.
So, like, you know what I mean? It just completely defeated the purpose. Like, if there was actually a convenience store that was open downtown that maybe had like a bit of a police presence,
Right.
that'd be cool. You know what I
Right.
mean? Something that's at least open till at least 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean?
Even
And have
11. They don't even have that no more.
yeah.
They're not even open at 11. Everything's closed. It's like the city closes down. There's only
Well,
like maybe a handful of places that you can actually go get something.
Petromart on Cogsall Street is 24 hours. Um, the Mobile on Nash Road in Ashley is
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Tedeschi's, if I'm correct, is still 24.
No.
Oh, it's not 24 anymore?
No.
Oh, wow. Um,
Nope.
my old Cumbies that I used to work at on Kempton and Rockdale is 24. And then from there, I don't really know because I'm not really out that late anymore.
Right.
So,
But when I come home from gigs, a lot of times I'll be looking for something,
yeah.
and I'm like, well, everything's closed.
Shoot me a message if I'm awake and it's like on a weekend. If I'm awake, I'll answer back and just be like, "This is open. This is open. This is open." Because I used to be up that late. You know what I mean? I used to work
Right.
overnights. So
Yeah. Yeah.
if I didn't have something, I'd direct somebody somewhere else.
There you
So
go.
um, so I do have one final story, and it's funny because you kind of have a bit of a history with, so to speak, with the subject matter.
Okay.
And we can definitely get into that. That can totally be a side conversation if you're interested. So, you know not to fuck with sacred items out of temples. That's a no-brainer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, not for these thieves. Thieves return rare idols stolen from Hindu temple with a note saying they were sick of, quote, having scary dreams.
Should not disturb it to begin with.
Exactly, for one. And for two, who knows what the fuck you brought into your home?
Oh yeah, you could bring it back now. It doesn't matter. It could still be at your house.
Exactly. So,
It could have attached itself to something else.
like,
Even themselves.
a gang of thieves in India returned more than a dozen idols they stole from a 300-year-old temple after claiming they had been haunted by nightmares since the theft. The thieves had stolen 16 idols on May 9th from the temple in the most populous Indian state of in the most populous Indian state. However, 6 days later, they returned 14 of the stolen statues in a sack near the temple. Oh, did a fucking ad really just pop up as I'm trying to read that? That was fucking rude. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
How rude.
Wow. All right, so you know what?
Your
Fuck you.
mom put it reminds me of a Brady Bunch episode.
Hey,
I remember that one.
that was like a tiki idol, right? It was a
Yeah, it was
Hawaiian
a tiki.
episode.
Yeah, it was a tiki doll.
I know my shit. I know my pop
Yeah.
culture. um,
Hey, I'm gonna put the light on out here. Give me a second.
yeah, no problem.
I'm fading away here.
If you're enjoying the stream right now, please drop a like, share it around. If you're enjoying the stream right now, share it to whoever you want. Your friend, your best friend, your enemy, your aunts,
Oh, don't say
uncles,
it. Don't share it to
grandparents.
them.
Share it to your baby mama. Share it to your post guy. Share it to your fucking pizza delivery man. Share it
Have
to
a,
the fucking manager that
have,
you used to work with 2 years ago.
have a beer with me.
I have a water, but
There
I'll still sip with you.
you go. Where is everybody? I don't see anybody talking.
Everybody's just watching. We do have a
Oh,
few people. We do have a few people watching right now.
cool. Cool.
So,
All
oh
right,
yeah,
back to the tiki stuff here.
yes. So, however, 6 days later, they returned 14 of the stolen statues in a sack near the house of the temple's priest in the district. They also left behind a confession letter which said they were returning the idols because they were having scary dreams. According to the police, the thieves wrote, "We have not been able to sleep, eat, and live peacefully. We are fed up with the scary dreams and are returning your valuables. The idols, estimated to be worth in the millions, have been identified by the priest and deposited in a police station." That is
You would
so.
think they would already know. That's not a good idea.
Especially
They're
with
Hindu.
how
They're Hindu stealing from a Hindu temple. They should
ex- exactly that's my thought. Like, you should fucking know better. Like, your whole religion is based on like
exactly. Yeah. I
being
mean, come on now.
peaceful and not being a thief and shit like that. And you were like, you know what? Fuck it,
Let's
throwing it
go
out the
steal shit.
window.
We'll go steal some
Yeah,
shit, and let's do
like,
it from a temple. That's a great idea.
yeah, that's like, oh my god, that's so dumb. At least find like some sort of store that's like selling knockoff versions or some shit. Steal
Right,
them.
right.
Steal those if you really want them that bad. Why steal the real thing? Because the real thing's probably very cursed if you steal it.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's that's got to be just very smart thieves right there.
Fucking America's dumbest criminals. Well, India's dumbest criminals.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking
Oh,
so.
Matt's watching.
Yeah, I see. Got my wife in the chat too.
Shout out to my son. Hi, Ren.
So so on the topic of spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Okay.
You have a bit of a history of ghost hunting, correct?
quite a bit. Yep. And
No
I still
doubt.
do it. I'm still involved, but I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, I've wanted to go on one of these investigations with you so badly. Like, I really want to go to like a genuinely haunted place. I know this place is haunted. Like, I know my apartment's haunted for a fact. Like, I've seen shit with my own eyes. And listen, I'm a
Your eyes
pothead.
are a little contaminated.
I was gonna say, listen, I'm a pothead. Listen, I know sometimes, sometimes I'm pretty stoned, but that doesn't mean I'm hallucinating. Like, I've definitely seen some shit
Are
that
you
made
sure?
I've seen some shit in the house that made me go ice cold. Like, whoa, that's not human. Um, but yeah, no
What are
fucking
they putting in that stuff lately?
just making it stronger and stronger. Which actually, speaking of, I don't have a beer to share with you, but I got the bowl.
Oh, there you go.
So with the whole oh with the whole fucking see, my mom just
I
chimed in.
see what she put.
Yep. So I definitely interested. What's one of the have you had any like real like scary close call kind of encounters on
We did
investigations?
we did an investigation in Fall River where the DMV is
Okay.
in that mill.
Okay. I know what you're talking
And
about.
the stuff that we seen in there, that's the stuff you see on Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures and all that. Yeah,
Oh shit.
it was insane because I study demonology, so I'm a demonologist.
Yeah.
So what happened was we went up inside, up on the top floor, and on our way up there, I had a spirit pass through me, dropped me right to my knees in the hallway. We got all the way to the top, and we started doing some talking to if there was anything up there and stuff like that. And I actually had your mother's father's Bible
Okay.
with me in my hand. That's what I use. I have it still to this day. Has his name right on the front of it.
Oh shit.
Yep. So I had that in my hand. I had my huge crucifix that I have that was also blessed and everything. And we had heard stories about stuff that went on up on the top there. They had all those like nickel slugs all
Okay.
over the place up on top because it used to be a working factory back in the day.
Yeah.
And so we're up there and we smelt smoke. There's nobody up there smoking. We smelt smoke. There was a doll up there that was in the middle of the floor. How would that get there? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So we started asking questions, and before you know it, those little discs were flying around, being thrown at us. Oh yeah,
Bro, dude.
they were being thrown at me specifically, of course, because I'm the one with the
The black
crucifix and the one with the Bible. So
yeah.
stuff was being thrown at me, and so eventually we decided, you know what, this is getting a little too wild up here. Let's get out of here. So they had a like a in the middle of the room. It's the top of a mill, so it's huge.
Yeah.
They had this like little storage room in the middle, and on the other side of it was the stairs to get back down. While we were walking down those stairs, that whole wall was going like this. The whole wall. If my buddy Bruce was on, he's the gentleman. Him and Gary, actually from Sleight of Mind, were the ones who were the beginners of South Coast Paranormal Investigators,
Okay.
SCPI,
Yep,
and
I remember.
I am still a member and a demonologist for them.
Damn. I definitely want to go on a fucking investigation, dude. You have no idea. Shout out
We've done islands. We did the Danvers school.
Danvers. Yep.
We've done that. We've done a lot. We did a lot in Rhode Island, Connecticut, all over the place.
Real quick, shout out Lonell in the chat. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Actually, I have a couple of things that I want to talk to you about. So, whenever you're free, man, I want to talk some business with you because I got some ideas that I think would be fantastic. So, definitely hit me up in the DM later because I'm definitely trying to do something really cool. But back to this. I've always been fascinated with the paranormal. You know what I mean? So I've always wanted to. Hey, said, brother, next week is looking open. Perfect. Awesome. I'll shoot you a message after and we'll set something up. So I genuinely, the next time you guys go on on an investigation, please contact me because I am so down to go.
Won't be anytime soon, I'm sure of that, because my plate is over full. You know that right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
My plate is crazy.
Totally fair.
But we have been talking about it, and I know the Bruce has posted a few times that he's itching to get back out, and I also talked to Gary, possibly about putting something together, musicians, paranormal group.
Ooh, you know what? You know what you could also do? Hey, just a fucking thought, hear me out. Why don't you guys do it as like a YouTube series? And you guys can invite different musicians from different bands locally to join you. Or doesn't
Your mom's going, I want to go.
Doesn't even have to be from bands. You know what I mean? Because I know some rappers that would be totally interested in fucking going on a paranormal hunt. You know what I mean?
Well, when we finally get together and talk to Gary.
Yeah. Like, I'm
going to go see Gary on Sunday. I'm spending the day with him. We're going to do burgers and some beers and talk shop. So,
yeah,
I'll bring that up for sure.
Because I was going to say, that'd be a great platform to push the slide of my music too. Because you could have some music as the intro to the video and some music as the outro.
Right.
Little compilation segments. Hi. A little little compilation segmented clips, you know what I mean, like, a montage type deal. You can have some of the music in the background and shit too.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean. That would be a great platform to push it on, and everybody loves paranormal ghost shit. Everybody loves it when people go ghost hunting,
right?
So
oh yeah, the wife used to love doing it too. What? Ghost hunting. Yep, she's shaking her head. Yep.
That shit's a blast. Like, I it looks like so much fun.
I had to say all kind of prayers coming out of that building, so nothing would attach to me. That was a crazy freaking investigation.
Oh man, you know what? I might actually be fucked because I have my inverted cross tattoo.
Yeah,
I've got the LaVeyan Satan cross right here on my arm.
Yeah.
That might be a little tough.
Probably attached to you very nicely.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll just watch the footage.
It's got all the tattoos all over him, freaking upside down, and
his cross.
Yeah.
And then
they'll be following you.
And then I've got more shit on my fingers. Upside down crosses.
Your wife would be happy.
Yeah, no, she'd be pissed.
Yeah.
She'd be like, we already have a ghost. Why did you bring home another?
Yeah, and it might not be so friendly either.
Exactly. At least this one, pretty chill.
Your mother. Oh, fun! More things in your house.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm pretty sure one of them is a cat. I had a buddy. I had a buddy come over and was like, "Oh, what's the name of the orange cat?" Sir, I don't have an orange cat.
You read that?
No.
He said his house is haunted. Yeah, and my sister is backing it up fully, 100%. Yeah.
But yeah, fucking, I've definitely had some weird instances. Like actually, for instance, on the because when you came over the house,
Yep.
where the TV is,
Yep.
the couch was actually there, and this was, I want to say, maybe a year or two ago, and
Okay.
I was facing towards the studio. So I was laying on the
Right.
couch. I was laying on the couch, but my head was over here, and my feet were like this way. So I was facing
Okay.
the studio, and the door was shut. So like the door was shut, and hold on, what have you seen happen? Because I don't know what have you seen happen at my house? Because I don't fucking know. So back to what I was saying. So I'm laying on the couch, and I'm like this. Like I've got my phone like real close to my face. Like I look like I'm sleeping. And dude, I swear on everything I fucking love, like I'm not bullshitting. The door to the studio, and all of a sudden I just see like fingers come around the doorway, and a thing pop out and pop right back in. And I went, what the fuck?
Wow.
Immediately bugged. Like and this wasn't like 2 o'clock in the morning. This was like fucking 2 in the afternoon. Like this was broad daylight.
Yep.
And I'm like, I didn't just see that. Like I did. I was like, there's no way. But like playing it back into my head, like it's so vivid that like
Right.
like it happened. Like I know what I saw.
Yep. I believe you.
Bro, it was fucky. My cat's
I know our
constantly.
old house on Roosevelt Street was haunted.
Oh yeah. You didn't believe me.
I've heard of
I
that.
didn't even believe her at first, the wife, but
Yeah, you guys told me about that.
we did the investigation, and
I seen it.
yeah, she's seen it. So
I definitely thought it was nighttime. You told me after I woke up. No, I told you after you woke up.
Remember the experience I told you I had at the other house on Nash Road?
Wait, hold on. No, I told you when you got home from work. Because it was while you were at work. I had the day off and I was on the couch.
You seen your shadow run behind Scott.
I remember.
You seen a shadow run behind Scotty's too.
Scott? Wait, what?
Behind Scotty's, remember? When you lived with me?
Oh, yeah.
Remember, you came running in.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm forever seeing shit. See, and I don't know if I'm crazy or not, or if I'm just really seeing shit.
I believe him. It happened to me, so.
I see so much shit, dude. Fuck it.
I had that one thing happen to me on Nash Road, in that room.
Yeah, when you woke up all crazy because of like the sleep paralysis.
Yeah. That woman was like floating over my body in the bedroom. Oh yeah, that freaked me the fuck out bad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I remember that actually because you came out bugging.
You
were like
freaking out.
What? I definitely
was
remember
sleeping. And I woke up and I couldn't even move, and she was just floating over the top of me. All right, let's get back to music.
So I do still have the album up. Is there any song off the album that you want me to play? Because I've played.
Good for you. Have you
played
heard Apache Moon?
Yes, you showed me that one.
Yeah, but I didn't let you hear the whole thing.
Okay, that's fair.
You didn't hear the whole thing. It's a long song, like 7 minutes, I think it is. But
yeah, it is.
the middle part, you're gonna bug out because you're gonna be like, that's the part I told you. It's almost like being on an Indian reservation, and you're looking in the distance, and you can actually see, almost like a Jim Morrison Doors type thing.
Yeah.
That's the kind of feel you get from the Apache Moon song.
All right. Well, let's check it out. All right.
To
I had to check. I wasn't sure if
Actually, quite a bit.
Karen has the stream on playing out in the living room, so I was still listening while I was taking a piss.
Oh, nice. This is the psychedelic part right here.
Okay.
And remember, this is all Gary.
Yeah, this is dope. I like that. Dope. See, I like that one. It's nice.
Cool,
it's long. It's nice. It's long. It's got a whole bunch of different shit in it. That's dope.
Could you like picture yourself being on like an Indian reservation and
Smoking some peyote?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I could definitely put myself in that scenario. That's fucking rad.
That's cool. I know Gary's listening. He told me he's listening.
Hey, no doubt. What's up, Gary? Thank you for tuning in.
He's definitely listening. He don't have Facebook, so.
Fair enough. Well, we're streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now anyway.
Right. Yeah, so I said we were playing Apache Moon right now. He goes, yes, it's good.
It's definitely a good fucking tune. Oh man. So what's the plans for the future? What are you trying? I know you've already mentioned you're trying to get signed to the label. Yep. You already mentioned the next project. Anything other than that? You know, do you have anything planned with bands or?
Yeah, we're actually taking all the old CDs that we have from Sleight of Mind.
Yep.
And we're redoing them.
Oh, okay.
We're remixing them, remastering them with better technology now. So, you know, I mean, like all the way back to the Cliffs, the first album we ever made.
No doubt.
We're working on that.
That's cool.
He's already actually started working on it, so that'll be when we'll be releasing them slowly. But that's in between trying to get done what we're doing, and also trying to get practicing. And I want to get out there and start performing some of this music. You know what I mean?
I feel that honestly, because I'm getting ready to, like you saw when you came over, I'm getting ready to finish up my next album. Like I'm already halfway done now. You know what I mean? So, like I just need to tie up a few loose ends, and I'm just about done with it. So like I want to start doing shows.
On the Omega Rain. Still working on that album.
exactly. You see,
We
just
have one
busy.
released already with Omega Rain.
Yep.
Arise is the name of that one.
Yes.
That one's on all the on the platforms too. So, and I'm always playing out every weekend somewhere. Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sunday.
Yeah. I was gonna say you're very, very, very active.
Yeah, sometimes too
Very.
active, but
Well, I had no, I didn't put the Instagram over there. Son of a bitch. I had your Instagram up. It's in the description of the video, so we're fine.
oh, Gary just said Libsey song first.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
He just
To
said that's the first thing we're finishing.
see that? Word.
Anonymous Domination.
Yes. That's the name of the collaboration. It's gonna be dope. Y'all ain't even ready for it. I'm actually very excited.
It's gonna be epic. But he just put that Libsey song first.
Word. I can't wait. Oh man.
Yep.
Actually, I got fucking speaking of songs, I got shit I gotta do. Not obviously not right this second. I'm not saying right this second. But I'm just saying like I'm just thinking about it like damn, I've got so much shit I gotta do musically in the next like couple of weeks to get ready for the fall winter release. Everything you gotta start everything early. It's funny you say that. Um Other than that, I don't have any more questions for you.
Okay.
If you have any questions for me, by all means ask away. But other than that, it's been a blast having you on. I'm sorry
I
I
had a
held you
great
up.
time.
I'm sorry
I
I
had a
had
great
you.
time.
I'm sorry I held you up from dinner.
That's all right, man.
By all
You
means,
know what?
go chow down.
Musicians don't eat hot food usually. Trust
Fair.
me. I'll play one set and I'll be like, "Oh, can you put my food aside?" By the time I get over there, no, it's already
Fair.
cold, or I'm taking it home. Hot food when it doesn't matter. It's not the same.
Feel that.
Definitely not. And I've been
So
outside the whole time. It's beautiful out here.
I know, like I'm
We
jealous.
definitely got to do this again when I got fire going. And
Nice little
oh
vibe
yeah,
going on.
yeah, definitely,
Well, it has
definitely.
been
I had a good time. Thank you for having me tonight.
of course.
I hope
Just
everybody enjoyed the music. Definitely,
from what I saw, everybody enjoyed. So,
that's cool.
real quick, I'm just gonna run through. This episode was sponsored by New Bedford Hip Hop. Episode's also sponsored by the Whooshie Gang Studios, obviously, and this is a Whooshie Gang production. I hope y'all have a wonderful fucking night. I know I'm about to go smoke and go hang out with my wife. I know my uncle's about to go mow down on some burgers. So I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You can't stay here. Have a good night,
Stay
y'all.
safe. Peace out.